Morning everyone, so this is 30k moderate. As you can see from what I'm wearing, the weather forecast really was not good for this day. I knew there was rain. There wasn't any at the beginning, but if you watch the rest of the video, it does arrive. So I've got my full wet weather gear on, and I've got the GoPro in the waterproof housing to make sure that that survives the trip as well. So yeah, the weather was pretty dreadful, and it wasn't really a ride that I was looking forward to or that I even necessarily enjoyed a huge amount. But sometimes you've just got to do this, and you never know what the conditions might be on the day, so it might turn out that this is actually good preparation for the actual ride. Luckily I had wet weather tested most of my equipment at this point. My phone case seems to work really well and keep my phone dry. The top tube bag that I've got seems to work very well as well, despite some reviews online actually that said that it didn't really keep the water out. That's not been my experience. I haven't had any noticeable water ingress into the bag at all, so I've been really happy with it. And then I've got a proper raincoat because I've realised that the other cycling jacket that I've got is not waterproof at all, and to be fair, it's not advertised, it's more just of a windbreaker. So I've taken a full waterproof jacket, and I certainly suggest that if you do have a waterproof jacket that you test it out, because it needs to be breathable. The last thing you want is to be cycling along in a jacket that doesn't breathe, and the condensation and sweat will just build up inside the jacket, and you'll just get wet anyway, not because of the rain but because of the sweat, and it will be extremely hot and unpleasant. So definitely test out any jacket that you've got before any kind of big event to make sure that it's comfortable to ride in. So yeah, it was a bit of a grind, this ride. It was just one of those ones where you just got to get through it. Not especially enjoyable, but you know, sometimes that's the way that it is. There's now only a week and a half to go before the event date. To be honest, I can't believe it. It's actually gone really, really quickly. I've made a lot of progress. I can feel it. The first time I did this 30k ride, I found it quite tough. I was pretty exhausted, and this time when I did the ride, I mean, it wasn't nothing, but you know, I could manage it. It didn't even bear a second thought. I knew that I could do the distance, no problem at all. I knew I'd feel fine. It was more about just coping with the conditions in this particular case. So yeah, this has been great actually, this training program. I've been really impressed. I can really see the progress, I can feel the progress that I've made, and that's really, really encouraging. And it's great to know that, you know, in just over a week and a half when I'm doing the event, that I can do it, you know, that I'm prepared for it, and that I've done everything I can to make sure that the day itself is as enjoyable as possible, so that I'm not having to worry about fitness or injuries or anything else. I can just get on with enjoying the sights and the sound and the atmosphere of the day itself. So yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm really looking forward to it all. So if you are thinking about doing the London to Brighton, I highly recommend you follow a training program. I found this one especially useful. Try and do it to the best of your abilities, because it will really help you on the day, and it will help you enjoy it, and it will help you get through it, and it will hopefully make you feel much fitter and healthier, and just more positive about yourself. So that was 30k moderate. As you can see, the conditions really weren't the best, but good training, I guess, for that kind of thing. So I'll stick some stats up on the screen. You can see how the ride went. It was a bit of a grind, but I managed to get through it in the end, and it was all okay. So all good. Thanks very much for coming, and I'll be back soon. Bye.